First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the give, this is Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Hurts sets up to throw it. Airing one out for Crowder. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Hurts fumbles it. And the Vikings pick up the football. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be
you got your little play on you, don't you?
Now it's up to the offense
She's
to
Aaron.
and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing one out for Crowder. It got his man complete. Touchdown.
That's all you got. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that like you good, bro. And I know you hear me. Turn your mic on if you're going to play like that. If you're going to play like that, turn your mic on. Nigga, stop and running when you already still. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They go play action now. Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second down and goal. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into
fucking idiot. All that stop and go, bitch. Fuck, nigga.
Trevor Lawrence.
All that stop and go bullshit. I ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna get straight in the end zone.
Take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Lions 14.
On second and 7, Hurts. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Open man. He completes it to Judy. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown! Chris Godwin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 28, Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
The 32-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
Hurts. Dumps this one off to Mack. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Hurts. This one caught by Crowder. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He completes this one to Mack. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
26-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
How wasn't nobody over there?
To really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Hey, Alpha.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half.
Oh, you lucky, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That's lucky. Fuck.
We know the key to everything here. Don't get careless with the football. The problem is
which one?
Stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Oh no, man.
On 1st and 10.
That's what that's what opportunity meets preparation.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
No.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This to the outside for Mack. And he takes
he better get out of bounds before I light his little bit ass up again.
Before going out. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a 1st down.
Hey, look at shit. That's supposed to be a pick. This nigga suck, man. That's lucky, dog.
10 more there, and I believe
he just throwing that shit. I feel it though, bro. I feel it, bro.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
That's a nice pass. That's a nice pass.
In for the Lions touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
That's a nice pass. I ain't gonna lie.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Lions 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And bulldozing his way through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second-half blowout material. And Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And some room to work. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of. And
that nigga just took off with that pitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
We always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
That white ass out of bounds. That lame ass shit. That's supposed to be a pick.
Out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
No, you suck. Oh, God. That's supposed to be a pick, too. That's supposed to fuck. Quan Alexander's not fast enough, bro. Fuck.
Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle
If that nigga Quan Alexander was a little bit faster, I got some slow-ass linebackers. Them niggas elite, but they just slow as fuck.
Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, fuck. I tried to tear their back. Send their back to Bama.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's put him on the field.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Airing one out for Boyd. And
That's a peak, dog. That's a peak, dog. That's a peak, dog.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they
Oh, my God. Who is number 6? Who is that wide receiver?
Extra point splits the uprights.
That is shit.
That'll cut the lead back
That
to
is
20.
crazy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
On 2nd and inches, Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll air this one out for Boyd. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Check. 53 Mike. Check. 53 Mike. Get in the weight room. Get back.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
53. Check. 53. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Hard. Check 26. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A quick throw caught by Godwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Look at me. Go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 7, Hurts.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Jayon Brown. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. On play action, they'll throw.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's taken down inside the 30.
To Jerry Judy. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first and
On play action, Lawrence. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be
Come the fuck on, Chris Godwin, dog.
The long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What the fuck is that, bro?
The game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead. You start playing a little more physically, and they took that opportunity.
Nigga don't want to scope, bro.
Extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action with Lawrence. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Show you how to score that hoe. That nigga don't want to score.
Continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got.
Shit getting ugly in Minnesota, man. We needed that bounce back game. Great bounce back game.
Taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Hurts throw taken in there by Crowder. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hurts. He dumps this off to Mack. They find some open field here. And he is going to have a Lions first down as
GG's, boy.
The 3rd down conversion. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Detroit, it's a